Caving montage, begin. So the grind has begun. The grind of attempting to light up all the caves in this area has well and truly begun. Yes, I just went caving for an hour there. This is what I got. I used 3 of the diamonds I obtained on another diamond pickaxe. But overall, I'm pretty satisfied with the stuff that we've picked up from the caves. The only issue is that once we get a full inventory, we have to come back. Because, well, obviously there's no ender chests, there's no shulker boxes, there's no real way of carrying an excess amount of items around the caves, so you are fairly limited when it comes to, well, inventory space in caving. And that's something a lot of people have said. You know, the game's been around for almost 10 years, and well, when did we get this inventory? I'm pretty sure in dev. I don't remember. I know I played in dev in episode 0 of this series, but I don't quite remember the inventory. But I'm going to assume it was something like this. So, you know, that's, 9-10 years we've had the same size of inventory in this game. And, you know, some people would question whether that's reasonable or not. I mean, the inventory size is, you know, we're used to it. But there always comes a time when you just fill it up and you need more. You need more space, and obviously things like shulker boxes and ender chests help remedy that to a degree, but you know, it doesn't take away from the fact that the inventory is unchanged in many ways. So today I'm planning to chill and work on the ruins a bit more. It's a fairly substantial project, but I'm confident that if we work at it a bit at a time, then we can hopefully come up with something pretty cool. Oh, big lag spike causes me to fall into a pit. Classic. Thankfully we've got lots of uncooked meat to help heal us up. I think I'm loading new chunks here. I don't think I've been over this side of the hill before. Look at those 2 trees up there. Pretty epic. The idea is that we're going to have a path or something that comes up here for the desert. And then, yeah, it's going to just head up to a bridge here that goes across to the tower, and then the path obviously goes through the tower to the next bridge and then onto the castle itself. That's how you access it. I think that's realistic. I think we can achieve that. My plan for this episode, I guess, is to try and design those bridges. Now, question is, do we do a ruined bridge? Do we do a bridge that is, you know, you're able to cross? I think you should be able to cross it for sure, but how ruined should it be? Maybe it was kept in good nick by the people after the castle was destroyed. I don't know. So unfortunately the sun is going down, but we're going to have to, well, we don't have to, but I would like to try and make a start on the bridge. I'm planning on using half slabs. We do have stairs we can use, maybe some stone. I'll take some moss and some cobble as well, just in case. Gravel. Gravel will be less useful, but I'll take it anyway. Wool. Let's just take everything. Oh, dude, trees. Trees might be a good... Nah, I don't think I can do that. In fact, I think what we'll do is we'll use... I think we'll use cobblestone for the supports. As in, not necessarily, like, we're not going to build a bridge that has legs. That's per se. It's just going to be a bridge with maybe an arc or something. Although I don't know how we would necessarily do that. I was thinking of doing well, not a swing bridge, but a bridge that went down and up. But I kind of want to attempt a bridge that goes up, then down. I think we should deviate from the ruined aspect of the bridge and just focus on building the bridge. Like, that should be our main focus. So it's going to start here. Or you know what, let's start at 1 over. There, just so we've got as much ground here to work with as possible. Just in case we need to build something else. Then, what I think we should do is... Should we have half slabs going up? Oh, this is going to be the way, isn't it? We can sort that out after. So this was my original idea for the maximum height of the bridge, but do we want the bridge to go up and down, or do we want it just to keep going up? Because I think we might be able to get away with just keeping it going up. Like, the slope isn't too great, is it? I think we can get away with it. So I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to keep... how are we going to do this then? Yeah, I'm going to keep sloping upwards, using the half slabs as the main block. We can sort out the, as I said, the ruined theme of it afterwards. But as long as we know what we want, that's the main thing. That's probably the most important thing to begin with. Okay, so we've reached land. So far, I've got to say it's decent the way it's worked out. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to keep it going. Hopefully it will ascend enough so that it's, you know, basically right at the doorstep there. I don't think it will, but hopefully it does. Ah, okay, yeah. That's pretty decent. Maybe at the end here we could have a... well, unfortunately it doesn't quite meet the tower at its centre point, but we could always... I was going to say, can we move the tower over? But unfortunately that would put it over the edge. So that's what we are looking at with regards to the bridge so far. It doesn't make a heap of sense, but I'm hoping to maybe get an arch. Maybe an arch is a bit too ambitious, I don't know. But it doesn't make much structural sense at the moment. I know Minecraft doesn't make structural sense usually, but I'm just thinking in terms of, you know, what would it require to stay up? I remember I was on holiday in Germany once, and I was at a science museum, and it was really epic because they had this like prototype arch experiment. So, you know, you can learn about how arches work. Because obviously, if you think about it, bridges in real life, like the ones with the arches, it can seem really, really weird that it stays up, you know, and it doesn't fall without support. But obviously, there's, you know, the science behind it, the force and all that. Not the force, but, well, the force maybe, I don't know. But the force is at work with regards to the blocks or the building materials and how it's placed. So, yeah, it was interesting to learn about that in a small-scale example at the Science Centre in Germany. Anyway, right, what are we going to use? So we've got a choice of blocks. We could use... Oh. I just came from down there. See, all the day will be gone because I've used it all up trying to get these slabs back. This better be like a whole stack. Okay, half a stack. It was worth it. What I'm going to do, I guess, is I'm going to start off by doing that. I'm going to put a border on of cobblestone because I believe it will be cobblestone that we will use for the archway, the supports, if you like. Again, the rune theme will play out later on, or will be shaped later on. Let's get rid of that. We'll get this all the way up, then we should have a look at it. But that's going to require us walking away, and I don't do walking away. Alright, there we go. So that's what it looks like now. Looks okay. It's definitely an improvement. In terms of the ruined aspect, we could try and improve it in various ways. I was thinking about improving it with stairs. Not like this. I did this just because I thought it might look cool. Although if we do it there, we would have to do it everywhere. Not sure if I like that. But what I was thinking of was maybe trying something like that. Does that look like it's it's a wee bit broken. I'm not sure, honestly. Let's do that. Take out a few of the blocks anyway. The other thing we could do is, using the half slabs, we could, yeah, just get rid of some of the double slabs. Maybe have holes in it, that might be pretty cool. Like, for example here. We could just do that. Then maybe, yeah, do that. Make it uneven. That would be pretty cool. So, sometime later, I've got a bit of an uneven pattern to the staircase up here, which, I don't know, kind of makes it look, you know, that wee bit more wild, ruined, whatever you want to call it. I'm just trying to work out if there's anything more I could do. We could maybe do something, throw a curveball in like that. That would be interesting. But yeah, we're going to continue with the stair idea, just because I feel like there's something about that. I'm not sure if I'll necessarily do the whole, you know, add stairs here thing, but I do like possibly adding stairs like that, just to try and break up the pattern a bit. Maybe we should do it sparingly, maybe only here and there. Yeah, because it does kind of give a look that says it's, you know, there's a piece missing. Also, I've added some moss here, as you can see, just to see if that would, like, blend in or whatnot. Might add some here, because why not? Okay, I'm gonna, I think, add a path in. I don't know what block to use. We could use a bit of stone and a bit of gravel. Let's do stone first, just to get that out of the way. I don't know, I've never been a fan of this sort of gravel. I remember Spods had the Sumavoid texture pack, or modular pack, or whatever it was, and he changed the gravel texture, the current Minecraft versions, or the contemporary ones at that time, to the old gravel texture, i.e. this one. It looked very pink, which I didn't really like, but I can see why people might like it, because of it's almost got like a more harsh texture. It might contrast sharply with many blocks, but then again it might go well with cobble, I don't know. We can figure that out here. Get out here. It does, yeah, it does kind of. If I add it with a stone, is that a mistake? Yeah, definitely. We're going for a bit of a smooth road here, which I do like. I do actually like the stone road. I didn't think I would. What we could do, maybe, is add some stone slabs to it, just to, you know, make it a wee bit more uneven. I think that might work well. Is there any other blocks close to stone? Buttons. You can't place buttons on the ground, can you? I'm not going to try it. I'm fairly certain you can't. I'm fairly certain you can only place buttons on a wall. Right. Yeah, we're going to need to smelt up some more smooth stone at some point. Right. Let's do that. And then we need to divert the stone in here. Right, let's take our half slabs and we're just going to bung it in the road a wee bit, here and there, see how it looks. If we don't like it, we can always change it. I want my blocks back. And then maybe we could add some like that, although the thing is, the road's not really wide enough, is it? It's not that wide, so it's not, you know, it's not gonna, I don't know, it's just not gonna seem like it's, I feel like having variations like this in a road that's not that wide might detract from it. I don't know how, but that's just my belief. So the bridge looks good, but it can be improved. I was thinking of doing supports. What I did at the bridge that I built back at base was I made patterns that went underneath it. It might be worth trying something like that. So shall we go and... well... see, it's something I kind of want to do, but at the same time I'm a bit wary. I'm a bit wary of starting it because it is very difficult. Alternatively, I was thinking of maybe doing like pillars or something at the side. How would that work? Could we get away with doing some sort of pillars? Like, say for example, I wanted to put a pillar here. This is a nice flat area with no mossy. Could I do something like... Oh, how would this look? I'm curious. That doesn't look too bad, actually. Well, I mean, I don't think it would work for a pillar here, necessarily, but it might work for something else. Maybe we could put it at the entrance, or something. It's kind of like just some random structure that's for decoration instead of, well, stability. So what I'm going to try to do here is put down some dirt. Well, grass is going to spread to it. We might add 1 or 2 flowers on it just to make it seem like there's weeds growing, even though, you know, flowers technically aren't weeds, but you know what I mean. Just to show that, you know, nature's taking back what was once its. Wait, no, yeah, nature's taking back what, you know what I mean. Nature is intruding upon the path. I remember watching a YouTube video about, it was like abandoned places, and there's this like abandoned city in Japan or something, and there's like loads of vegetation creeping into it. It's really weird. It's like something out of an apocalypse. Not sure if you can see it, but I quite like the variation in it, and the different shapes and that have come out of it. Again, I'm not sure if you can see it, but I'm really liking what we've got going thus far. I'm hoping to finish it this episode, honestly. Like, I just have the desire to try and make it as good as I can. Well, not as quickly as I can. Obviously I want to take time over it, but you know, it'd be nice to get it sorted. Oh, this could get tricky. Should I chance it? There's no way this is going to work. Especially if that guy sees me. They ain't going to follow me. They don't have the right AI. Yeah, see, they all plummeted. So I'm looking to finish this episode up shortly, but as you can see, that is the progress that I've made on the bridge. I've added some texture, or some shapes, some overhang shapes, if you like, that droop down off it. I've added some stone in the middle just to give it a bit of variation. I think it's good. Oh dear, should probably pay attention to where I'm going. As you can see, I've completely stacked the embankment up, completely filled it with dirt, so that is good. It doesn't look ruined. I think it does a good job with regards to, you know, the ruined feel. We've got the path here, which I quite like. I think it's grown on me, particularly the half slabs. Anything else? Is there anything else that we could do? What should we try? Our stair statue thing that I investigated earlier. Let's get some stairs going because I don't have any on me. Let's just dig this up. Did I pick the... Yeah, I picked the blocks up. Yeah, let's try the stair statue. We can put it right in the front here. Should we do it all the way up there, maybe? Right, let's try it again then. I was going to say, is it turning night already? But I was looking in the wrong direction. Don't know where I got that idea from, that it was turning night, given the fact it was night so... Well, not that long ago. How does that look? Am I barking? Does that just look like a huge mess? Maybe we could add stairs out the side like that. Looks interesting. I'll give you that. It does look interesting. Do we have any half slabs? Let's try and take this a wee bit further. Let's get some half slabs out. And... oh, darn it. Come on, come on. Yes! What does that look like? I don't know, but it looks epic. Let's keep it. Looks like a statue of a serpent. We'll go with that. Statue of a serpent with a white tongue. The rare white tongue basilisk. Yeah? Okay, cringe. Anyway, what else? I brought ladders, just in case we could add them. I don't know why I was trying to place them on stairs, honestly, as if I expected that to work. I think we'll save the ladders for some other place. I think the bridge is fine. I think we could just leave it there for one day. So, yeah, I'm satisfied. I have to say I'm satisfied. I especially like the flooring and just the randomness of it. I think that's a particular highlight. Should we add holes in the bridge? I was going to add holes in the bridge. Maybe in places like this, where it's, you know, very flat. That might be a good idea. Maybe one here. Because there are one or two places that, yeah, they're very flat and open. Probably not there. That would become holy. But yeah, overall, pretty happy with how this has gone. I think it looks okay. We do have another bridge to do. I might do that off camera, or I might just leave it for a later episode if I don't feel like doing anything else. But the other bridge will be probably very much in the mould of this one. A, because I've got a style that I like, and B, because it's similar to that one. It's a gentle slope up to here somewhere, where the tower will hopefully be. Yeah, the tower actually stretches a lot further than I thought it did. We might have to, well, we can't really move the tower, can we? We're going to have to just incorporate it into the terrain as best as we can. But we'll work on that in another episode. So, just want to say thank you very much for watching. Your viewing of this video is much appreciated. I'm JamestheDouglas, you're not. I'll see you later. Bye for now.